Hello, everyone, and welcome back to 2A News with Craig DeLuz. I'm your host, Craig DeLuz, and we are here at NRA 2026, their annual meeting and exhibitions. The 155th here in Houston, Texas. Having a good time. I keep saying this, and it's going to be my tagline for the rest of this show. Meeting new friends, hanging out with old friends, and I got a new friend here who's introducing me to a technology that I found to be quite interesting, and I thought that you folks would really appreciate it as well. And I would like to welcome to the program Laurel Smith with
Lodestar Technologies.
Lodestar Technologies. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Excellent. How's the show going for you?
It has been really great. We have had super great feedback about the new product that you and I are going to talk about real quickly, and it's always nice to be with the NRA show. The people are great.
Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's just get right into it. Tell me about your new product.
Okay, so we have the LNK9 by Lodestar Technologies. So it is a 9mm striker-fired pistol. Has some added safety features, all really designed for the preference of the user. So now this is a right side user configuration, and so I'm a righty, so it's a little bit awkward. But you can lock and unlock it just that fast. Sorry. And then it's locked. You have the preference.
Okay.
Biometric fingerprint locks and unlock it. Also has a pin pad that, your hands are wet. You've got gloves on. Fingerprint won't work. Put your code in, one code per gun, locks and unlocks the gun just as quick. There is a third way, it's an app. It can also lock and unlock it. It's also how you actually enter in some of your just configurations. If you don't want to use the app, you don't have to. This is going to be faster, quarter of a second to lock and unlock the gun.
Oh, okay. So first of all, how many fingerprints can you put in it?
Up to 50 fingerprints, and you as the owner get to decide what those look like. My gun that I have at my home, I have my fingerprints. I put them all in different orientations so that depending on how I grab my gun at each particular instance, it always grabs on fingerprint. Okay. But you get to decide 50.
So now, do you, in order to use it, do you always have to put in your fingerprint? In other words, do you always, if you go to draw, you go to use it, do you have to put the fingerprint like a traditional smart gun?
Right. No. So you can carry this unloaded anytime that you wish. Whenever you want to lock it, it's really your choice. Do you want to carry it unlocked or locked? And we also give the option, so when the battery starts to deplete itself, you also, as the user, has a choice to, when my battery goes dead, if I don't get it charged up, do I want it to unlock or lock? My circumstances, how I live, I want my gun to be an active firearm if I don't happen to charge it, so it unlocks. Standard 9mm.
Now, a lot of Second Amendment advocates, they're questionable of smart gun technology.
Yes.
They don't want you to have to have something like that. They don't want you to. They always want it to be ready. And the problem is, whenever you add technology, you increase the likelihood of failure. How do you communicate that to people who might have a concern over quote unquote it being a smart gun?
Yeah. We have tested this technology a lot, and so what we want to make sure is, the information stays on the gun. There's no GPS, there's no tracking. This is a standalone firearm, just like any other firearm. And so we have, as we've built the gun, this is built in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and everything is protected so that when the gun is shot, all the internal components are protected so that it continues to work. It's IPX6 rated. You drop it in a mud puddle, it's going to work just fine. We're taking guns to over 10,000 rounds. I mean, this gun is durable and not trackable. We're not in the business of knowing your business.
So now let me ask you this. So if someone is there a way in which someone can potentially hack it and lock it?
If there is, we haven't found it yet.
Okay.
So we have military level encryption in all of our platforms, and there's lots of different handshakes. So there's always stopping points. So if you were really smart and a really bad actor, I'm sure there's always ways, right? But the engineers that we have worked with actually work with the military, so we're very comfortable in the encryption level. It's always rotating. It's always being very, very secure and safe, because we are concerned about that. We don't want that to have happen. And so everything is a standalone system. It can work together, but there are lots of steps you have to do in order to make that happen.
Okay. I'm trying to think of anything else. So are these available for sale now?
These are available for sale. So they are available on lodestartech.com, 17 round, 10 rounds, so depending on what state you live. Purchase it directly through our website. We'll send it right to your FFL dealer. We partner with Master FFL. You select your dealer, off you go, and and really it's a very easy process in order to do that.
You probably already told me, but I've forgotten already. What's it chambered in?
Chambered in 9mm.
Okay. All right. Are you thinking about coming out with other calibers?
That is one of the reasons we're here, is to determine what our customer base would be interested in. Is it a different caliber? Is it a different platform?
Okay. And what does it retail for?
$979.
$979.
And for $979, you get 2 mags. You get the charging pad here, as well as the wall wart and the charging cord to make sure that you can keep it charged. The charging pad is also mountable, so you can mount it upside down.
Hold it for the camera over here.
Yeah, you betcha. You could actually mount the gun. Let me show you real quick how that works. It will stay under a shelf, on the side of the wall, by your bed, whatever you need it to do. Very, very durable, very secure.
Excellent. Anything else you want to share about it, the product?
Oh gosh, come to our website, check us out. We are open, we love questions. Please give us a call. LNK9.
LNK9. Well, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you.
And I hope you have a successful rest of the convention show conference.
That's right. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
All righty. All right, folks, that is it for this episode of 2A News with Craig DeLuz. Very much appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you liking and sharing the program and encouraging your friends to do the same. We will be back as we continue conversations with good friends here at NRA 2026 in Houston, Texas. Y'all take care, have fun, and we will see you soon.